Welcome to tamsguitar.com, and we are going to learn some suspended chords and the concept behind it. We are going to start with a very basic chord, D sus2. So D sus2 is like this. You hold D and just remove your second finger off so that the first string is open, and D major is a 4-string chord, so it's recommended that you start playing from the 4th string. So D major with first string open is D sus2. So this is the shape, and in case you don't know major minor chords, you can visit my videos on major and minor chords beginners need to know, and you can find the link below. So the theory behind suspended chords is like this. A major chord is formed by taking the first, third and fifth note of a major scale. For example, 1 2 3, so I take 1, then 3, then 4 5, 1 3 5. This is a major chord. So if I play 1 3 5 in a proper shape, I'll get this. So this is C major chord. So now if I replace the third with a second, then I get 1 2 5, then it's a suspended chord. So the composition of a suspended second or sus2 chord is 1 2 5, and there's another type of suspended chord, it's called sus4. So in that case I replace the third with the fourth, so it will be like this. The core notes are these. Okay, so 1 4 5. So if you play 1 4 5 from any major scale and play them together, you'll get the sound of sus4 chord. Alright, so let's get back to our D sus2. And now if we replace the third, so if we consider the scale, then this is the third note of D major scale. So those who are interested can find out. This is F sharp. So F sharp is the third of D major scale. D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D, D, E, F sharp. F sharp is the third. Okay, so this is F sharp right here, and I'm replacing it with 2, that is E. So D, E, 1, 2, so sus2. And similarly, if I want to make it sus4, then I have to replace the third with the fourth, that is the G note. So the basic shape becomes like this. So holding a D, you remove the second finger and put the fourth finger on first string, third fret. You can keep the second finger also here, because it doesn't matter if you are holding the third fret, then the second fret, if you whether you hold or not, it doesn't matter really. Alright, because if you check out songs like Summer of 69, then what they do is they switch from D sus to D sus4. So since the shifting is happening so quickly, then it's not recommended to remove the fingers, because anyways it will be required. So you know two suspended chords now, D sus2 and D sus4. So similarly, let us go to A, and if we just remove the fourth finger off, that means the second string is open. A is a 5-string chord, so we mute the 6th string, and if we play the second string open and the first string open, so this is A sus2. Alright, and in order to make it A sus4, we just bring our fourth finger to the next fret. That means it is on the 3rd fret, 2nd string. This is the sound of A sus4. So in order to master these chords, it is recommended that you should learn Summer of 69. I have simplified it for beginners. You can check the link below. Alright, and also you should check out songs like Behind Blue Eyes, where a lot of suspended chords are used. That lesson also you'll find in the description, or otherwise you can find it in my website or in my YouTube channel. Alright, and now let us move on to a bar chord shape, so that you know 12 sus2 chords. So let us take the A shape and move it ahead. So if you know how to play bar chords, I have a separate video for bar chord concepts, so you can check it out here. So every open chord is basically a bar chord without the bar. Alright, so in order to play the open strings we don't need fingers right now, but once you start moving the entire system, then you might need this finger. So A sus2 looks like this, but actually here open strings are also there. So it would have looked like this if you needed your fingers to play the open strings. So this is A sus2, and here the root note is on the 5th string, and if I want to make it A sharp sus2, all I need to do, I just move the entire system one fret. So now my first finger is on A sharp, so or B flat. So this is A sharp sus2, and similarly if you move it ahead, it's B sus2, C sus2, C sharp sus2, and so on. I'll show you the fingering for C sus2, then you can move it along the fretboard. Alright, so you put a bar across the 3rd fret from 1st string to 5th string, and then you put your 3rd finger on 4th string 5th fret and 4th finger on 3rd string 5th fret. So this is a sus2 sound, this is C sus2. Alright, and what you can do is you can switch between minor chord and sus2 also. For example, in many Hindi songs, the C sharp minor to C sharp sus2 is a very common move. Like you can check out my lesson on Aankhon Ke Sagar if you want to play Hindi songs. There also we've used a lot of chords like this, but with a slight variation, but the idea is same. Okay, if I keep my 2nd finger on the 5th fret 2nd string, I get minor chord, and when I remove it, I get sus2. So in Adat also, some sort of same movement is used. Alright, you can also check out Metallica's Unforgiven 1 and 2. Alright, so this is our basic sus2 shape, and in order to make it sus4, we need to put another bar here. So 1st finger across the 3rd fret from 1st string to 5th string, and then with the help of your 3rd finger you put a bar from the 4th string to the 2nd string. Alright, and now you put your 4th finger on 2nd string 6th fret. So this is a bit tricky. Alright, so this is our sus4, and when you are strumming you can switch between major and sus4. So it will help you to get cooler sound using basic chord progressions. Anyways, you can also check out a song called Love Is On The Way by Saigon Kick. It uses these chords, it uses B sus2, I think. Anyways, so now you know sus4, you can move it along and form your own chord. And now if we take 6th string root, like let us take a basic E major chord, and if we put our 4th finger on the 3rd string 2nd fret, we get E sus4. You can also check out a song called 2 Steps Behind You by Def Leppard. It also uses some suspended chords. I don't exactly remember where they played, but you can check it out. So our E sus4 is like this. Now it's a bit tricky if we want to make it a bar, so it'll look like this. Actually, E sus4 is like this. I'm keeping my first finger so that I can switch between E and E sus4. So this is my sus4 shape for 6-string root. So if I move it to the first fret, this is F sus4. If I move it to the second fret, it's F sharp sus4, and so on. G sus4, G sharp sus4. Alright, so these are the sus2 and sus4 shapes. Hope it helps, and make sure you learn the songs that I have recommended and check the links below. Thanks for watching, and do like us in Facebook and Twitter where there are pages in the name of Tams Guitar, and also mail me at info@tamsguitar.com if you have any queries. And if you like these videos, please subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends who are in need. See you next time. Bye bye.